The colonization system implodes as the status of system architects for most stations, if not all stations that have already been built, has been effectively, or at least temporarily, according to Frontier Developments, lost. You are no longer marked as system architect of the systems that were built prior to last night for whatever reason. It's unclear what exactly went down, but the end result has been that with the forum post that you just see here in the image in my, was it top right here? Frontier Developments has announced a pause on all new colonization with a resulting suspension of access to colonization contacts for all new colonization efforts. They guarantee that existing colonization aspect should still be accessible in that your status as system architect and the endless hours that many of us have been hauling and grinding are not lost in terms of overall progress. So they're currently at work to try and restore the system, as I guess exactly I'm not sure what went down that resulted in this major catastrophe. Also in the news, apparently there's an exploit reported where commanders are able to build stations in a chained way in ridiculously short amount of time. There's an issue reported on the issue tracker. I'll post the link in the video description in case you want to upload it. This is a pretty challenging and pretty comprehensive problem because Elite Dangerous, unlike many other online games, is actually not as server-based as it would lead you to believe. Most of the game actually runs on your client, and the servers just have to do with a bare minimum amount of coordination and state information with regards to the galaxy. Exploiters traditionally have been banned to solo, with their carrier being inaccessible by other players as well, as a way to limit their ability to disrupt the game for others. With colonization, it is not so simple. It is not sufficient to ban a commander to solo, so long as they're still able to access colonization contacts. They need to create a system where a commander that's banned for exploiting is also prevented from accessing colonization contacts, and furthermore, any illegitimate progress they made in the galaxy can be rolled back. And that is not an easy thing to do, and something that I'm not sure they necessarily had envisioned up front, even though, again, considering the client nature of Elite as a game, it was pretty predictable. Like, one of the key general rules of game design is, of MMO game design, is never trust the client, something that unfortunately the Elite client does in a very significant way. With all that, and with all the sort of frustration that I'm sure comes with it, we did manage, while it lasted, to put up some pretty cool stations. We have Mint Cream Landing on the planet we dubbed Minmus, because it looks like the moon Minmus on Kerbal Space Program, and because it was fun to recreate something from KSP, considering KSP 2.0 has essentially died in Elite Dangerous, and so continue the more boosters type of mentality and tongue-in-cheek fun that game brings. So we've created Mint Cream Landing. We've also created one of the first new ice asteroid bases, and I have to say, they look pretty cool. I like them. I still will never do this again because the grind is absolutely awful, but for once, it was a fun thing to do, and it was like an incredible amount of running, but it was made kind of bearable by the amount of people that come together as a community to actually make it happen. So thank you to everyone who participated. That's it for today. How are your systems going? Have you also lost system architect? How is your view of colonization at this point? Let us know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, please consider liking and subscribing, as it really helps us notice your support. Thank you, and go to Mechan. Go to Mechan, over and out.